Hey, thanks for checking out my video. I'm going to walk you through a full day of burning wood in a wood stove. My particular stove here is Pacific Energy Alderlea T6. So basically what I'd like to do in this video is just show you what it's like to burn wood around the clock. A lot of yous like me may be interested in keeping your wood stove burning 24/7 through the winter when it's cold. That's what I do here. It's super simple. So I'll show you what's involved and how much wood we go through burning wood all winter. Let's go. Well, at night I just like to fill it up. This stove I can load what's called north-south, meaning the logs just go straight in. Some stoves, the logs go sideways, not all the same. On nights that it's not as cold, I don't always put quite this much in, but that's it. And my stove here has got a single damper here. High on this side, low on this side. So basically for my overnight burn, I just push it all the way to low, and that's it. And we'll see you in the morning. And welcome back. It is a little after 8 o'clock in the morning the next day, so it's been about 8 hours since I loaded up the stove, and this is what it looks like. So I can feel quite a bit of heat coming out of here still. So this is pretty common. So I'm just going to take my favorite fireplace tool, a shovel, and what I like to do is just pull these up to the front. Sometimes I'll scoop a bit of ash out while I'm doing this. So you can see here we got some decent amount of coals. Still put out some good heat. And then we'll add more wood. We got my wood pile here that I just keep by the fireplace. So this is 34 inches wide. Roughly 34 inches wide, and it's about, my pile's about 29 inches high or so, give or take. The bottom's a little curved, but it gives you a rough idea how much wood I'm starting with at the start of the day. So we'll see by the end of the day how much wood I have used. And of course your wood use is going to depend on how cold it is and the size of your home, how tight it is, and all that. So let's get the wood stove loaded and see how she gets burning. And the more wood you put in your fireplace, the hotter the fire is going to get. We can use quite a bit of heat today. So I got my wood in there, don't need to jam it tight, and I'm just going to open up the damper to hot. So we got the firebox loaded now, and we will see how long it takes to catch fire. What I sometimes do is I will, with the door open, because I can't show you that right now with my camera so close, I will blow in there to help it ignite. In this case, I'm just going to leave it with the damper open and see what happens. So we'll check back soon. So this is about 3 minutes after I stocked up the fire. So sorry there's so much reflection in the glass, I can't really do anything about that. But I can see down there, it's looking like it's, the wood glowing a little bit, some a nice big coal there. So I think soon it's gonna ignite, all on her own. So we're at about 5 minutes since I added the wood. And you're welcome, I figured out a hack to get a better shot here. I have a blanket behind the camera. And you can see that, oh, we're getting some flames now. So 5 minutes after I added the wood, without doing any huffing and puffing, We're getting fire, look at this. Here we go. So I definitely could have expedited this process by gently blowing in there after I added the wood. I just decided not to this time. So you can see how the stove gets going on its own. This way is also cleaner because when you blow in there you tend to get a bit of ash coming back out. So as the fire heats up, we are getting a lot of smoke in the firebox. Not in the house, just in the firebox. But as the fire heats up, that's going to change and go away. So this is what we're looking like 13 minutes after I added the wood. Let's get the fire going. So it's looking pretty good so far. So in the morning after I add wood, I like to just leave the air damper on high just so it can heat up faster. And then once it gets the house nice and warm, then I'll dial the air back to slow the fire down. So this is what we're looking like about 23 minutes after I loaded the fireplace in the morning. So you can see now she's really ripping. And I don't know how well it's picking up on camera, but you hear there's a lot of ticking, the sound of the metal heating up. I like that sound. It's just the sound of warmth. And it's actually and just for your interest's sake, or if you're curious, it's a pretty cold day right now. It's about minus 16 degrees Celsius outside. So it's been about an hour and 20 minutes since I first got the fire going this morning, and the house is nice and warm now. Keep in mind it's a very cold day. So at this point now I'm just gonna put the air control down. I think I'll just put it all the way to low and we can adjust if needed. But yeah, it's still the original logs we put in. So I'm gonna pull back the air control, and you may be able to tell as I do that you're gonna see the flames slow down. And it's up low now. So they're kind of lazily dancing around. If I put it to high, they're going pretty fast and big. Now I put it to low, and it slows down nicely. It's been about 3 hours since I first added wood this morning. This is what it's looking like so far. Still putting out a nice heat. Sorry, it's hard to see with the reflection. I'll just open it up so you can see better how much wood we got in there yet. So, yeah, that's hot when I open the door. So we don't have to add wood just yet. So it's 1:45 now, and this is what we got left in the firebox. So it's been about 5 hours and 15 minutes since we first filled the fire this morning. So we're gonna just load it up. So what I'll sometimes do when I got coals in the back, I'll just take a piece of wood and just drag some of the coals to the front a little bit, and then we'll fill her up again. And that should do us for a while. So I'll close the door and I'll probably just put the air damper to wide open for a little bit just so it ignites faster. Don't have to do that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So that should catch fire nicely. It's really hot in there, so it should get going pretty fast. So this is 5 minutes after I added my second load of wood. So you can see it's burning nice. And I've still got the air damper wide open. I'll leave it open for a while just to get it nice and hot again. So it's about 45 minutes since I added wood, and I left it a little long. It is crazy hot right now. So I just put the damper on to slow her down. Yeah, it's very hot. Even being this close here is hot. But nothing's glowing. We're fine. But she's definitely putting out mega heat right now. So we got her on low now, and that's it. Yeah, I got it super toasty right now. Super toasty. So it's 5 o'clock, so it's about 3 hours and 15 minutes since the last time I loaded. Still got a decent amount of heat here. Got a guest coming over tonight, so I just want to stock up the fire before they arrive. So we'll load her up and just damp it down again. So this time I just left the air control on low, and you can see it's burning already. So we're good. And it's midnight, time for our fourth and final fill up of the day. This is what we've got in the firebox right now. Just some nice coal. It's still nice and toasty in the house. So I'm just gonna fill up the firebox for the night now. So this has been 7 hours since the last fill. The last fill was at 5. It's midnight now. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. That should do till the morning. So that was 24 hours of burning wood. This is the wood that we have left. So I'll just take my tape measure. We used about I don't know, maybe I have to check the video, but maybe about 11 inches of the wood. So I hope you enjoyed the video, 24 hours of burning wood in my wood stove. So what I'm gonna do now is just leave the air damper wide open while I brush my teeth, just to let the wood ignite. It does seem to burn better, I find, if I do leave it open for a bit after refueling it. Brush my teeth, and then close her down for the night, and that's it, and then do the same thing tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you don't mind. Thanks so much. Bye. And here's what we got about 8 hours later. Lots of, wow, look at all that. That's impressive. We got a lot of coals. Beautiful.